Rob, how much help does LeBron need?
There's not enough help. There's just.
So you for real?
I'm for real. There's just not enough. This is what I've been talking about. When you had the parade after the trade deadline about all these guys, and he looked around. I would have shot 12 times in the first quarter if I looked around and Kyrie wasn't on the court, and I looked around and said, should I pass it to that dude over there, or should I just do it myself? So I get why LeBron is going to do. He's probably going to score 40 points a night in order to keep his team
in the ball game.
In contention to try to get to the finals just to lose again. He'll do. Remember, in the finals, he had a triple-double. He had to score average a triple-double.
32, 10, and 10.
Just for them to get swept in 5 games. But now he's going to have to. It was
sweep
5 games. No, a 5-game sweep. Now he's going to have to do what he's doing the whole way through. These guys, same thing. You think maybe he thought, maybe I shouldn't have got rid of Dwayne Wade so quickly. Dwayne Wade had 28 points the other night. I bet you he would feel better with Dwayne Wade as a guy who's been there, done that, even at his age, than Hood and Hill and Clarkson and Nance. These guys are not going to get you anywhere. They're nice role players, but where's his other guy? Mm-hmm. It ain't Love.
Well, it should be.
It ain't Korver. It's not. But it's not. So, Skip, be ready. Here we go with all the excuses again.
You just gave them.
LeBron doesn't have anybody. I'm just telling you.
You just said he doesn't have enough.
But he endorsed all of this. He was the one who didn't like the group that he had. He's the one who quit playing in December and stood around and didn't want to play, made the team look bad so that they had to panic.
Oh, he made the team look bad.
Yeah, he did.
His
plus-minus was awful. And all I'm saying is he would have been better off with some of those more experienced guys this time of the year than role players who have never been there, Shannon. This is what he signed up for. I don't want to hear any belly aching from LeBron. Go out there, score 40, 50 points a night, barely win 3 points to Indiana Pacers at home.
Rob, you arguing against your own argument.
I'm not. I'm just telling you that this is what he signed up for, so I don't want to hear it.
You can't use the word excuse. You're saying he has legitimate
excuse, but then said, I don't want to hear the excuse.
But this is what we're going to hear. But I'm just saying this is what he signed up for when they made all those deals.
You're saying he legitimately does not have enough help.
I don't see it. They could say, you want these guys to do more. They're not going to.
How about they do
They can't be better players than they
How about we
really
get the average, Skip? How about we get the average? LeBron, how much help does LeBron need? More than he's getting. Skip, I'm going to tell you a true story. My grandfather gave my brother and I $1 to wash his truck. So I'm doing the tires. My brother, he's washing it. My grandfather comes out there and looks at it. He looks at the truck. He looks at us. He say, anything is better than nothing. But you two fellas are real close to nothing. My brother looks at me, I look at him, we utter to ourselves, oh, we nothing, huh? So anything is better than nothing, but this cash that he got, real close to nothing.
Did your grandfather get his $2 back?
No, he ain't getting nothing back. Skip, Jeff Green was averaging 11 points a game this season. What is he averaging now? 1. Jordan Clarkson was averaging 12 since he got to Cleveland. What's he averaging now? 4. Rodney Hood was averaging 11 points since he arrived in Cleveland. He's averaging 7.
Shannon.
Kevin Love averaging 18 points a game. Now he's giving you 12 on 33% shooting. I don't need you to be great.
Shannon.
I just give me your average.
Is this a regular season of meaningless games where you're playing these terrible teams that are below 500, or is this the playoffs now?
It's the playoffs.
Okay, so that's not going to be the same average. Most of those players are not going to average what they average during the regular season in meaningless games.
Okay,
It doesn't happen.
How about LeBron?
It doesn't happen.
How about LeBron?
LeBron's different. He's a great player. I'm talking about the average Joe.
Well, Rob, you can't say they're average and then turn around and say, well, LeBron, I don't want to hear anything about it. You arguing against your argument.
No, I'm not. All I'm saying
you can't say my only. Skip just said, you said he has an excuse, but then in the same breath you said he can't use that as an excuse.
But the idea that you're expecting, or Ty Lue is saying, he's expecting more from these guys.
Not more.
I don't. What more?
Skip,
I don't.
Skip, you don't mean to tell me you can't expect more than 1 point for Jeff Green?
Well, come on, I don't mean 1 point.
Okay.
But they're not going to.
So now to you, LeShannon.
Yes.
Which team did you pick to win the NBA title this year?
Cleveland.
Because?
LeBron, and I thought Kevin Love would be.
Do Do you have excuses or no excuses? You're telling me they're not good enough to win the championship, but you picked them to win the championship.
But you saw them play.
I thought they would go. First of all, I thought Isaiah was healthy. Okay.
I'm talking about going into the playoffs.
Yeah,
you still loved him.
Yeah, I did. I still do. But I can't love what I'm seeing, Skip. It's just like what you saw with Russ. You know, Carmelo, Russ, and Paul George playing like that, they can't win. But if they play like the way you're capable, that's all we're asking. We're not asking Jeff Green to go to a 20-point night score. We're not asking JR to be a 15-point a night score. How about just give us what you've done since you've been in Cleveland? That's all we ask.
I thought Kyle Korver and J.R. Smith played really big last night.
Yeah.
I thought LeBron did get a lot of help from those
Smith
two.
Defensively, he did some stuff.
He did a lot defensively. I thought the whole team cranked it up defensively to a level I had not seen all year. Now, that was mostly in the first quarter.
Right.
But they played hard on defense all night. What's the final score? 197. So they held them to 97. What was it?
98.
98. So, again, Indiana plays slow for the most part, but they didn't have Oladipo for the whole first quarter. Remember, he had to sit 11 I wouldn't have sat him that long, but he sat 11 minutes of the first quarter, and then they came back with Oladipo, quarter 2, 3, and 4, and guess who won those quarters? Indiana won all 3 quarters, barely, but they won them, which is why they crept back into the game, and Oladipo winds up with a wide-open 3 to tie the game with 27 seconds left, and he missed it badly. So it came down to that shot by that guy. He won game 1 because he just took over game 1.
Right.
In this one, he didn't play all that well in. So we get back to help. Kyle Korver played his butt off last night.
Made some great defensive plays.
And he made 4 threes, and they're those kind where it barely even touches his hands, and it's just gone, and it's just clean as a whistle. And you say, that's just too good, man. And he was flying on defense, and I don't think he can defend anybody, but he tries hard.
Yeah, he does.
Right?
He does. He's an effort guy. Stripped Miles Turner.
He did.
He got a timeout on one, diving on the floor, took some charges. But the thing is that all you're not asking the guys to not do anything that you haven't seen them do already.
I got it, but it's the difference between
Okay, what about
postseason
Kevin
and
Love?
regular
Okay,
season.
tell me about Kevin Love.
All right, Kevin Love can play better. He's a veteran guy. I got that. And if that's his number 2 guy, LeBron's going to have to score 40 or 50 points to win.
He scored
Kyrie's
40.
28 points are missing.
Yeah,
What
Rob,
do you
he
make that?
scored 46, and Victor Oladipo missed a wide-open 3 to tie the game. Think about it. Let that sink in. 46, 12, and 5. That's what he scored. And he won the game by 3 points.
Okay, but the key number is not the first number or the second number. It's your third number,
Yes.
which is 5.
Exactly.
Which could be 12, right? Assists.
Yes.
Nope. And he's taken the scoring load up on his own shoulders. Are they converting some of his passes? They were not. But Kyle was.
Yeah.
Kyle Korver, he was fourth Korver, man.
I mean, you look at it. I'm like, come on. I'm like Rodney Hood. I know you're better than that.
Do you?
Jeff Green. I know because I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah, you need Jeff Green to play because
Yes.
he's been there. He knows
Yes.
this.
But some of these other guys in the trade, come on, Skip. Would you acknowledge that?
I got it. Because this stage is big and bright, and you're playing with the beast of the East. And
Yes.
when he walks in the locker room before these games,
Yeah.
his whole aura is different.
Yes.
This is real. This is for
Right.
this is for all the money.
Yes.
You know, we're just pushing all the chips to the middle of the table. Now it's real. Jordan Clarkson's looking around like, what? You mean this is like different than those?
He was on the
games?
Lakers when they weren't going to the playoffs or playing in any big. How many big games do you think he played in?
No, Rodney Hood played in a playoff series last year, the first round against the Clippers. It's
Nance.
But Skip, you remember how they were playing? They go to Boston.
Yep.
And they're playing. They go to OKC.
They destroyed them.
Yeah. You're talking about the first 2 games after the trade where everybody wants to when you get traded away, you want to show people
euphoria.
There is. There's like, hey, they got rid of me. I'm going to come out and show them what they missed, and you played much better than you really do. I get it, but it was the first 2 games.
I just want them to just give me your average. Okay. I don't want you to do anything. I don't want Jeff Green to give me 17 a night.
Okay.
I don't want Clarkson to give me 20 a night. I don't want Rodney Hood to give me. Just give your average.
So we have not mentioned one player who played 0 minutes last night, and he might be an emotional wreck right now. I don't know because he's been going through a lot of stuff.
What are you going through?
I don't know.
You know.
I know what it is, and I don't even want to get into it because I don't care about it. But usually these guys can leave that outside the arena, and this is their sanctuary, and they can come in and play. I have seen Tristan Thompson play at extremely high levels in huge NBA Finals games. And I don't know how he got pushed all the way into the doghouse at the end of the bench. He played 0 last night. You don't think he could contribute some?
He going through something right now, Skip.
Okay.
That's a lot of weight.
I know, but a lot of guys go through stuff.
How'd that work out for Tiger? When he went through what he went through publicly. A lot of guys go through things.
Yeah, but that was...
But here's the thing.
That was a disaster. That was just like...
Skip! The man girlfriend about to deliver a baby. And they're running all this stuff on every news station in America. You don't think that's messing with his psyche?
But sometimes it's a place to get away and just do what you do and block that out for 48 minutes and just go crazy.
He got in the game in Cleveland, they booed him. They asked him, where's Chloe? Come on, Skip. How that man supposed to handle that?
Just play. Just fight back.
Block it out.
Yeah.
How about Tiger? Why Tiger can't block it out?
It's an individual sport.
You're right.
The pressure that's on Tiger Woods is not on Tristan Thompson.
They're not yelling, Tiger. Let's go to Perkins.
Remember, Tiger went to rehab. Remember that? He went away for like 3 months. And then he had to do a mea culpa press conference. Come on.
Well, it must have didn't work.
And
that girl got a lawsuit.
And by the way, Tiger had like 29 different injuries, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Tristan's, I'm pretty sure he's 100% healthy, I think.
I think he had 29 different partners, too.
Oh, there you go. Look at you. You keep it sad. You keep it.
Okay, you buy my bad, Skip. Yeah. But seriously, Skip,
got a roster over there?
I'll agree. I'm surprised that Double T is not playing more meaningful minutes than what he's played.
Meaningful?
How about
any?
He played one, but that wasn't meaningful because that was mop-up duty, Skip.
No, 0. He played. He didn't. He never got in.
Remember, in game 1, he came in when the game was out of hand.
Yeah, like 2
Where's
minutes.
Jetty? We were putting Jetty on the All-Star
Jetty,
for a while.
yeah,
he played
Jetty
none. You know what? Jetty comes in. He's fearless.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, let's have him.
We got jettisoned.
Rob, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.